that would be considered your belief, right?
No, that's a fact.
Or how is that fact?
That's a fact. We made up of elements, right?
I don't know. I'm asking you, brother.
Okay, well, we are made up of elements. You know, mostly we're made up of 78% of water, H2O. That's an element. You know, we're breathing oxygen. That's an element. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're made up of elements.
So, your wife was born into this, or she was brainwashed into this?
She's spooky.
Yeah. So how did you convert her? I'm sure she grew up in that Baptist church and Christian mother father.
No, she believes in God.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, you calling her spooky?
Yeah, she's spooky. Yeah, she's spooky all day long. You know?
So this we just went through this holiday season.
Okay.
So how was a holiday in your household?
I mean, you know, I don't celebrate it. You know,
I mean, what about the kid?
Yeah, I mean, if people want to celebrate it, it's cool, you know. But
well, your kids, so your kids got some Christmas presents.
Man, my kids get gifts all year.
No. I asked, did your kids get Christmas presents?
No, not from me. No.
But they did get Christmas presents.
Yeah.
But did y'all they had Christmas dinner?
Oh yeah.
So what you do?
No,
You
not
sit
in
in
my
the
house.
other room?
No. Huh?
So do you stay with your family?
Yeah.
So what did you actually do while they was celebrating Christmas?
No, when it was time to eat, I ate. Hey, you know, I'm not so extreme that I don't do normal human functions now. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got some new jacks.
Man, you called him out there. Yeah, he got down. He enjoyed that Christmas dinner.
Hey, we got to eat too now.
That's right. That's right.
Too, you know.
So how did that come about, though? Like, you being atheist, her being a Christian, how did you guys cross paths like that?
I mean, you know, I don't bring it right up after the bat, but you know what I mean, I brought it up, but you know, after we got to know each other.
In-laws cool with that?
Huh?
The in-laws.
Yeah, the in-laws, yeah, they know, yeah. They all know.
What's the Blackson, ain't it?
Yeah.
I was at Blackson's a damn fool. That's what I was like. Yeah.
I mean, it's something that, you know, you don't, I mean, it's just something I slide in, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't never say, "Oh Lordy," or "Jesus Christ," or
"Help me, Lord."
Damn. I say that.
Oh, when you're sick, you're like, "Help me, please, God, help me." You don't never do that.
No.
Who do you? So when you're sick, what do you get your power from, man?
What power you talking
when
about?
you're sick and down and out, you got to call on somebody.
I get sick, I gotta go to the hospital and get some medication.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And hope the Lord put his hands on that doctor, right?
Yeah. I don't want to say it out loud.
Hey, all I needed that doctor to do is sign the prescription so I can go down there and get my prescription.
So do you? So I guess you all don't have a church.
No.
What I mean, when y'all come together, what do y'all do?
I mean, I don't. You know, it's funny that you asked that. I get a lot of flack from the so-called black atheists or atheists because you know what I'm saying. They're turning it into a religion. You know what I'm saying. So
right.
I have to battle with them. But usually most of my friends are Muslims and Christians. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can still function in the norm. I thought y'all ran in a pack like a gang.
Oh no.
The black atheist gang.
Plantation, like they stayed off
huh?
in the compound somewhere or something. Wow.
No.
So what did y'all get married at?
No.
Oh man.
Huh?
At the courthouse.
Didn't they say a little prayer?
Right?
They said a little prayer or
Yeah,
something during that little court.
Nah, the court be like, you married.
Nah,
So
they had to say something.
Nah, they don't.
So he had the Bible in his hand.
No, not the County.
So your wife takes your son to church?
No.
Huh? Okay. So you said you grew up in South Central, boy.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be the notorious South Central, correct?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So I guess there wasn't no reason to believe in God over there because it was just so bad.
Yeah, I was like, man, the heck with this.
Because that's
going on out here, the hell with it.
Yeah. Well, see, a lot of people, what they do is when they see people, if they're either Hispanic or black or even Asian, they just assume that they believe in God. But a lot of people in South Central don't believe in God. You know, most of them gangs, they don't believe in no dang God, man. They'll tell you straight up.
So did you do any gang banging when you was out there?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah? Who did you represent?
OCP.
What is OCP?
Out confusing police, out causing panic.
So
what colors y'all wear?
Red, blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
OCP.
So that didn't have, ain't there another gang that deals with the blue color?
Oh, there's a bunch of gangs.
Yeah.
So if you had your blue on and they had their blue on, did that mean beef?
I mean, it depends on what time period you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because when the Crips formed, you got to realize it's a conglomerate of all these different gangs. You know what I'm saying? Same with the Bloods. It was a whole conglomerate of gangs. You know what I'm saying? And even now, if you go to South Central today, if you wear red or blue, it's not even the Crips and Bloods. You get contend with the Norteños and the Sureños, which are the Mexicans, and they wear blue and red.
So you know, just that's a question I always ask. You know, I'm from out of town, and you know, I might rock my blue, not knowing anything. So how does that work? I mean, how do I gotta pick between all the other colors of blue or red. Just don't wear blue and red. You good?
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Everybody on the planet knows that. Come on, man. You got people in China know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I would, you know, I'd get up, put my blue jeans on, blue shirt, and head out the door, and then I go get shot down because I got this blue on.
Yeah, you know.
Old man, just wear this blue, just rock it.
Rough out there? Like, well, you can't. I can wear this shirt in your neighborhood.
I mean, I wouldn't advise it.
But I'm like, he from out of town. He from Georgia. They still.
I mean, you know, it's kind of.
And then we'll stick one of them hankies in your back pocket.
Yeah. Pick a red hanky in the back pocket. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, but you can't use that excuse because South Central is known worldwide. You know what I'm saying? It's known as the gang capital. So you say, you know, I'm from the South. They're like, man, come on, man.
You already know.
You know the rules.
You can't play that. You know what I'm saying? Now, back maybe in the 70s, you could have got away with that. But after 84, man, nah, you can't. Nah.
So let's get back on track with your
right.
with your life. You know, you were saying that we're made from elements. So the black atheist. So you actually study something.
Oh yeah, I studied the Bible.
So I mean, is there a large organization of black or atheists that pass down the bylaws or anything like that?
Nah, because it's still in its infant phases. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people have, you know, everybody has a atheist in the family, and it's just like until this whole internet.
Are you confusing the atheist with the fool in the family? Because everybody got the fool in the family, but I don't think they're necessarily the atheist.
Oh, wait a minute. I mean, everybody might call the certain person, because, you know, somebody always has that question. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you go to church or the Quran, you're not supposed to ask questions. Like, boy, you don't question God. Or question
that's right. That's
so,
right.
you know, somebody going to
I don't question it.
Right. You know.
So, what book do y'all go by?
Oh, I mean, most atheists read all those books.
No, I'm saying.
Okay.
There's an atheist handbook or something like that.
You know what? There is. Me and Unc, we go by one. It's called The Destruction of Black Civilization, where they talk about actual atheist tribes in Africa and how they kept out Islam and Christianity during the whole slave trade.
But didn't man write that book also?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So what's the difference in man writing that book and man writing the Bible?
The difference between the Bible and the Destruction of Black Civilization is that the Destruction of Black Civilization have actual facts that you can trace. You see what I'm saying? Whereas the Bible, it's a book of belief. Meaning you don't have to have, it requires no faith, it requires no evidence. Basically what faith is, you know, no evidence or, you know, no proof or evidence. Whereas Destruction of Black Civilization actually has artifacts and names of tribes and, you know, time periods.
But like he said, somebody wrote that book.
Oh yeah.
That book could be a book of fiction.
Well, it could be.
And you're believing in.
It could be, but unlike the Bible, it's cross-reference, and a lot of things are documented. So you can cross-reference it with other books. You can't do that with the Bible.
So go ahead, Bev.
Do you go to
head
atheist in charge?
Is that a atheist given name?
No, my parents.
Is that what your name?
Oh, that's your name?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's on your ID.
No, not my ID, but that's the nickname. You know, my family's. You know, we got Red, we got. You know, Junebug, Black Sun, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. I'm really confused.
What's you confused about?
You know, his whole family was atheist, so that's just a whole new
I thought he grew into it. I
thought this came more.
Yeah, I thought he was actually from like Mississippi and came to the city and learned about something like that. But.
So what brought you to Atlanta?
Brought me to Atlanta. I came originally to come visit my sister. She was going to one of those schools. Spelman or something, and came visit, man. You know, that's I stayed about a week. Week turned into a month. Month turned into a year. Year turned into 5 years. 5 years turned into 15.
So she's an atheist too.
No, my sister, she
Uh-oh.
I don't know where she is.
I found a hole in his arm.
Yeah, oh yeah, you gonna have holes in the family now.
So she's
not a
she grew
church
up in
person.
that same house too.
Yeah, she's what you call I guess you call an agnostic person. She's not really sure on the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But she's not like one of these churchgoers.
She leans towards spirituality though.
Yeah, which is spookism.
And how did she weather the storm in the household that was all atheists? It would seem like it would be.
Well, like I said, we left her with our own choices, just like my kids. I leave them with their own choice. Now, if they ask me, I tell them, hell no, I don't believe in no God. But you know what I'm saying? The choice is theirs. And so my sister, I guess, she decided.
What do you want to do with this Black Atheist movement? What is your vision?
Well, my vision is my real vision is black nationalism. My
Okay,
vision,
break that down for us uneducated folk.
Oh man, y'all know what black nationalism is.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Black nationalism is simply black people controlling the resources. Controlling government, controlling agriculture, controlling education.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. You need some God intervention.
Nah, see that now? I disagree with that.
For that to happen, you
that's
need
been
some
the
God
problem.
intervention.
That's been the problem.
And okay,
That's
so
been the problem.
that's your vision. What is your what is your vehicle to make that happen?
My vehicle to make that happen is to just show people who are religious that theocracy is not a way to run a government.
So how do you plan on getting to the people?
Show common sense. I mean, number one, we have a show that we do every day.
Yeah, let the listening audience know where they can find your show.
Okay, the show's on WAIN.TV. Y'all can check us out every Monday at 7 to 8 p.m. on Mondays.
And that's www.waen.tv. AIN. WAIN.
That's the Christian station.
Yeah, it's Christian station.
I tell you,
so how is that going on?
Oh man, y'all have to ask Ty about that, man.
Please.
Yeah.
Hello, so when atheists die, where y'all buried at?
I mean, she's buried in the graveyard.
In the graveyard.
Yeah.
What do you have funerals?
Boy, get him, Bam. Get him.
I can't control if I die. I can't control.
How would you like it done?
Hey, have a funeral. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? No.
Hold on. Let me back it up here. There are societies that have funerals, like China, which is an atheist nation. They have funerals. You know what I'm saying? They have burials. That's something that.
Man, I say we
Christians
throw you in the back of that cement truck and be done with you. Hey, one of those funeral. That's some Christianity stuff.
No, not at all. They've been burying people for thousands of years, long before Christianity.
Yeah, man.
So what's the difference in a black atheist and a white atheist?
I'm glad you asked that question. White atheists, they basically start with Darwin and Christopher Hitchens, and they're fairly new on the scene. Black atheists, we've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
We have a whole different. Our experience is different.
Hey, so who would win in the fight, the white atheist or the black atheist?
You mean in a physical fist fight?
Yeah.
I would say black atheists.
I think you would be outnumbered.
No.
So y'all don't socialize with one another, black atheists and white?
No conventions.
Huh?
Y'all don't socialize, like have one big atheist convention or something like that?
I mean, they have conventions, but it'd be mostly like white atheists. Like I said, as brothers, we just kick back, have the show, But I mean, we that army that they talk about is, you got army seen and unseen. We that unseen army.
So, what would you say the population of atheists are here in Atlanta? And hold your thought because we got a caller calling in.
Okay.
You on the hot seat? Go ahead with your question.
Hello, you're on the hot seat. Yeah, we have a guest on here. We have Black Son of the Black Atheists of Atlanta. What's happening?
How you doing? This brother, God killer in the house.
Also,
the who? The God killer. Is that what you said?
Yeah, God killer, absolutely.
Man, you got your vibe. That's a good one. So, hey, God, I can't even repeat that. Where you from, man?
I'm from Baltimore. You repeat that, right?
I ain't scared of it. I'm not gonna repeat that. I ain't scared. I'm not gonna repeat it.
No,
Okay, what I want to know, I want to know, you're from Baltimore, right? And how long have you been an atheist?
I've been an atheist all my life. I was born an atheist. Family tried to brainwash me with Christianity, but it didn't take. So I just came back to my natural way of being.
So you actually were brought up in a Christian home.
Christian household, yeah. My mother and them, they still Christian.
And what do they think about their great son today and his beliefs?
They are amazed at the wealth of information that I bring to family. They are amazed that I give them their history and their culture, and they just cannot understand
What went wrong? What went wrong? What they can't understand. Why is their son acting out like this?
what they want to say.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they're saying. Why is my son doing this to me? I worked so hard to give him an education and treat him and raise him right, and this is how he repays me.
Well, you talk about education. What education you talking about?
Just parents in general. You know, they work hard. They put a roof over your house. They feed you. They call themselves grooming you for your next life, and then
That's how you
repay
repay
them.
all that work, all that hard work for nothing.
For nothing. Slap them right in the face, man.
The truth is, you gotta recognize that we've been just straight lied to, man. And it's not just we was lied to about some things, we was lied about everything that made us who we were. And so we can't include God in that conversation. So a lot of us like to say, yeah, they understand we came from slavery, and yeah, Europeans lied about this, they lied against us, they did that. But they don't wanna face the truth. Hold on now. The most powerful thing that we had going for us in Africa was our idea and our concept based around that. So why the hell would I tell you the truth about something that would liberate you out of the condition that they put us in? They would never tell us the truth about God. Couldn't do it. So of course they wouldn't give us that peace. And so we as the black atheists, we get a piece of what God really is, but it really ain't.
Okay.
Break it down, bro.
So like I asked Black Son, where are you trying to go with this? What is your point of all this?
To bring African people back to their culture, and the reality is, right, if you want to know about God, right, you would have to go to the people who created the idea of God. And so what we want to do is we want to make sure that we, first of all, right, take the message nationally, okay, because we're nationalists. Second of all, we want to educate our people on what God is. And so we got to take our people back home and get that information.
You know.
Then it's going to make their mind up.
Hey.
Right?
Well, you know what? Hey, check it out, Unc. As long as you don't bring no guns, we good. You know, we gonna have this thing. No, leave your weapons at home. You know, I don't know about you atheists, man. Y'all might carry guns and knives. I'm scared of y'all. Huh? Hey, you got you have a wife, man? You have a wife? Did you beat your wife? So I thought I'm just thinking, you know, this atheist thing mean ain't no rules.
No rules.
You do what you want.
No. There are rules. Okay.
Man, you blowing up my headset, man. You blowing up my headset, man. I'm gonna get you a soapbox, man, so you can go ahead and let it out. I'm gonna give you the platform. I'm gonna give you the platform to get your thing out there, cause I want to see what you're gonna do with it. You know? Okay, so what are you gonna do? Okay, you can preach. You can. Hey, listen to me, brother. Listen to it. Listen, man, I'm about to cut you off. You don't shut up, man. I'm trying to talk. Hey, check this out. So, what are you going to put forth to make change? Because you know what? A lot of black people, Christian folk, atheist folk, Muslim folk, they talk about what they want to do, but they never do what they say they're going to do. So, what are you going to put into place to make some change? What are you going to do? Not talk about it, but what do you have already in place to make change? Because, you know, I'm tired of everybody talking about they're going to do something and they ain't done nothing. why don't you set the program up? You put the program in place. No, don't worry about what you do for me. I'll tell to mine. You put the program in place. Don't talk about it. Don't preach. You put it in place, brother. You put it in place. Step out there.
The only thing is that it takes a nation to put our program into place. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to work hard at it. You got to keep working, brother. You got to keep working. If you're really, what is the word I want to use, ma'am? Convicted on what you want to do, you'll see to it happen and you'll see it through. But we can talk. That's all we. I'm gonna use black folks in general. I'm not gonna use atheists or Christians. Okay. All we like to do is talk about it. Talk about it. It sounds good. But I want to see the results of your efforts. That's what I want to see. I don't want to hear the stories. I don't want you to break it down where it started at. I want to know where it's going and how you going to get there. Man, I can just Google Robin Hood then if that's what I want to see. Man, so when okay, let me ask you this. Where do you meet? What work? No. Okay, when does the work come into place? Okay. When does the footwork come into place? Not every Monday, man. Man, I don't know. I got some brothers out there calling themselves Black Panthers. I think y'all need to unite. The Black Panthers and the atheists need to unite. Man, I know the real Black Panthers. Yeah, I think we were down there Monday. You know who brought that movie down there that Monday? Y'all watching the Black Panthers movie?
Oh yeah.
That was me. That was I donated that movie. So I'm not naive of what's going on in the world, but like I said, it's putting the stuff into action versus all the talk with me. That's it. If you're about helping people and making their situation better, the Hot Seat Every Media will stand behind you all the way. But if you're just talking about it, that's all it is to me. Talk.
Yeah, but you gotta understand that the proper African platform for our people is for them to help themselves.
Absolutely. But I think, and this is just my personal take, I think that he ran out of minutes. Okay. Your minutes ran out. So call us back. I think I lost my thought there just that quick.
No, you're talking about self-help, help and all that.
No. I was going somewhere with this, but I forgot that quick. But we have to actually put a plan into place. And like I said, the Hot Seat Every Media will be right behind you. And this is where I was going with this. I think that term, Black Atheist, probably scare people
because they spooky.
Well, that'll be spooky,
right.
whatever you want to call it.
We have to go back to being a fearless nation.
But when you're telling people you don't believe in God, and our people believe in God, and then you want them to get behind you, that's a hard sell, brother. That ain't no easy sell.
That's a lot of work.
That's not an easy sell, and you're not going to convert a lot. There are some people you could convert, but it ain't going to be very many. If your name was something different, and maybe you change your name and disguise the atheist part.
Don't even say atheist.
I mean, that can be a part of you. That can't be the forefront. That can't be the forefront. And if you want people to rally behind you, because I personally, I don't know nothing, but I don't think that
sure does. It eliminates all the people who are fearful. One thing we don't want is fearful people, because those are the first ones that are turn cold, are the ones who are spooked out. You know what I'm saying? We got to go back to being a nation that's fearless, like the Shaka Zulu, like Hannibal Barker. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, you're saying no shame in your game.
No fear is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No fear. Because fear is what holds us back. You know what I'm saying? And when you talk about black nationalism, you can't have no fear.
But also, that Black Atheist name could hold you back.
No, it can't.
It can close doors.
Nah.
Yeah, believe me.
Nah.
It can close doors quicker than your skin color can close doors. Black, that name right there, it's a shocking name right on the front end.
Black
you know,
atheist.
well,
Strike two already.
and I'm glad you said it, because anything that deals with religion will hold you back, because it's held us back for the last, I don't know, 4,000 years. You know what I'm saying? So anything that deals with God, it holds you back from the Muslims. It holds you back from Hebrew Israelite. Anything that deals with Allah holds you back from Christians. So religion is a dividing factor. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
So you spend money, correct?
Oh yeah.
And on that money, what does it say?
It says, "In God we trust."
And what's your thought about that?
I thought about that as that's some BS, because that wasn't implemented until after Lincoln was in office. But before that,
since this says "In God we trust," just empty out your pocket and let me have that for you. I hold that for you.
I'm broke. I ain't got no money.
Yeah, because we don't want you to have nothing in your pocket.
Thank God.
So you might want to give it on up to us, brother.
Hey, well, you know what I really want? Forget all the paper money. I want the resources, that come out of the Congo, like the silver, the cobalt, the oil, the diamonds. That's what I really want. You know what I'm saying?
So how you gonna get it?
I mean, through black nationalism. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it takes a nation. That's what makes the money worth value.
Man,
resources.
you rubbing your chin like you got something on your mind, man. What you got on your mind?
I'm just taking it all in, trying to see where did he go wrong at.
Where did I go wrong at?
Like, what happened? Like, what?
I don't know. Because this one is very new to me. This is all my years of living. I never heard somebody say. I heard them say it, but I don't. Not really taking it serious when they say it.
You said you knew the Black Panther Party, so they talk about black nationalism. So I don't understand. It's not a new concept. When you listen to Malcolm X, when you listen to Marcus Garvey, when you listen to Elijah Muhammad, I can go down the list of black nationalists. So it shouldn't be a new concept. It's a very old concept.
So how many members do y'all totally have? Like,
what, you mean the black atheists?
Yeah.
Or the black nationalists?
Black atheists
in Atlanta.
Oh, the black atheists. It's I don't know. It's we got about. I'm just counting the ones on YouTube. We got about 6,000 people subscribed. So they're supporting us. But as far as the black nationalists, we deep. We real deep.
Okay. At this time, we're going to take another little small break. We'll be right back. 404-292-1420. You're listening to the Hot Seat Urban Media Show. So you just gotta believe, right? Some things you just have to believe, brother. Some things, yes, yeah. Well,
see, that's part of the PCSS that we talk about. They gave us that during slavery. You know what I'm saying? So
I have choice. Just like you made a choice to be a black atheist, I made a choice to believe.
Okay.
Huh?
I can respect that, brother. Let me ask you a good question. So you're a Christian, am I correct in that, right?
That's right.
And so Jesus Christ literally came to earth to show humanity, and he died for your sins.
I don't question it. That's my faith, and
So if you do not believe in Jesus Christ, and say the hell Jesus Christ, you're going to hell, right?
I can't say that. I'm not spiritually driven to speak the word, to preach the word. That's not what I do. I can only tell you my relationship and my faith and my peace, and I know where my peace comes from. And you may have a little more peace in your life if you picked up the Bible.
Come on in.
And
Come on in.
Actually, we pick up the Bible. Oh man, we turn.
So let me ask you, where do you go? Where do you go to find peace, brother? Where's your peace? You go who? Okay.
The same place that Jesus Christ would go. Go read the chapter when he talks about alms. Google that, alms. And he tells you how to pray. You know what he says? He said, don't call me, but I'm close to it. He said, don't go running your mouth howling and screaming preaching like you do in church. Don't you know that? He said, go in the closet and go yourself. Tell me with that, brother. And see, nobody really reads the Bible, and they make outlandish claims.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. What? Hey, brother. What did you have for dinner on Christmas? I said, what did you have for dinner on Christmas? And you watch the little ones unwrap presents and smile and run around.
It's only the Christians that have this limitation. We as atheists, we don't have limitations, right?
Not thinking that
but I asked you, did your kids not open presents on Christmas Day? Did they? But the question is, did they open presents on Christmas Day? Did they not open presents on Christmas Day? What's the other children?
Other family members. That's right. That's right up.
Man, you know what? If the Falcons make it back to Atlanta in the playoffs, you need to take a soapbox right out there and just preach it. I mean, preach it from the mountaintop, man, so they can go ahead and arrest you and put you in jail. But you know what? We're I'm about to choke and die. We're gonna get together. I really didn't want to talk. I didn't want to talk really about this whole atheist thing. I wanted to talk to how you got to the point that you're at, and that's what I was talking to Black Son. Like you said, you grew up in Christianity in Baltimore, and there had to be a turning point in your life, and it wasn't when. Let me ask you this. This is my favorite question. How much penitentiary time do you have?
I don't have any penitentiary time because I listen to my mother.
How much city jail time do you have?
How much city time do I have?
Uh-huh.
Man, I got about
They got you stirring, man. How many?
about 30 years, baby.
No. City jail time. I'm not talking.
Maybe 4
Maybe.
months at the most, man. I got a testimony, can I give you mine?
Yeah, give me your testimony.
I suffered from drugs and alcohol, man, for at least 15 years.
Oh man.
That's one thing. Second thing is, man, I've been shot at 3 times in Baltimore, Maryland. I remember getting shot at point blank range in my neck. Okay? And, I end up making it to a gas station and trying to get me in bed and I went and sat down. I sat down, I calmed myself down, and I just relaxed. Okay? I ended up going to the hospital, and they checked the major, shoot this guy through your arms, right? To pick your major arteries. And it was amazing. They say, man, you been shot in your neck. You got major arteries, right? And they was amazed on how I didn't injure anything, how the bullet just miraculously went through that. And I didn't get it, so they came back and said, what church you go to? And of course, my mother attributed to Jesus Christ. But I got a lot of Muhammad and Allah. Right? But everybody had a different reason of why I didn't die and why I didn't need major surgery. So my liver was a little better than yours because I've been shot at point blank range and actually stand up for black people. I had to represent the change that I want to see in the world. Educational wise, we have been miseducated. And so we all have this miraculous story because we live in a crazy place called North America where you routinely die and get murdered. This is not normal. Walking down the street getting your brains blown out, it's not normal.
No, absolutely not. It's not normal, brother. But we have to take some type of action, man, to make a change, and we can't talk about it. Bam and I were just talking last week about the rally down in Union City behind the boy who got shot by the Union City police, right? Now, we rally against the police, but we don't rally when we kill each other daily. I don't understand that. Prevention is the cure, and we wait, and then we want to run against the police and we want to protest, But where were we at before all that happened? We could have did something on the front end to change all of that. You know, and that's where we should be rallying and protesting about to stop the killing in our community. But we're not doing that. Somebody else has to kill us and for us to step up to make a statement. But we can't do it for ourselves. That's unfortunate, man.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because the solution is simple. You know, I mean, I wouldn't say it's simple, but it's steps that we need to work towards, and God and Allah has nothing to do with it. Number one, you know, you talk about a police, you know, shooting down our people. Okay, what we need is our own agriculture. We need our own judicial system. We need, you know what I'm saying? Black people, it's funny how we can play ball. We can be the best ball players, but when it comes to government, you mean we can't govern ourselves? We can't pass policies for ourselves? We can't plant our own food because they putting all this crap in the food now? We can't make our own medicine because we invented it.
You know, the unfortunate thing is we don't know how to do the right thing.
Well,
you know, we have to do stuff in baby steps. You just covered the whole world in one sentence. We have to do things step by step. We have to have a starting point. You can't name a million things.
Sure,
you got to start at one thing.
Okay, well,
and do it well, and then we move on to the next thing.
Okay, I don't got my back on this. Well, let's look at Israel. Let's look at how Malcolm Begin overnight took over Palestine and formed Israel.
Man,
let's look at that. Let's look at the Zionists.
Let's talk about
Decatur.
Let's talk about College Park. That's what we need to talk about. I can't do nothing about Israel. I can't do nothing about Israel.
That's right.
Brother, you know what? You got to deal with what's in front of you. You know, you got to deal with what's in front of you.
And it's funny, Israel, devil was running in front of them. They picked the land. They were over here. They planned over here. And they picked the land called Palestine, and they took it over, and they got America to back them with reparations.
How much is a ticket to Israel? I'm going to get both of y'all a ticket to Israel, and y'all get your ass to Israel, okay?
No, I'm just saying, that's a model.
No. See, you're making it too complicated. You're complicated. You got to simplify. You know what? We have to simplify the problem. You got to simplify the problem.
And that's what we're doing. We're
bringing another country into it. We have to make this small and work on the small, and then we increase. Yeah. You need to start in your name. Hey, what part of town you live in? Hey, what part of town you live in? What part of town you live in? What part of town you live in? Where you live? Because I want to know what you're doing in the part of town that you currently live in right now. What are you doing? Nah, we ain't talking about a show, man. What? Oh, okay, so you done ran away from it. Is that what you're saying? You done sold out to the man. Is that what you're telling me? You sold out to the man. Huh? So you can preach. I know you're not preaching what you're preaching in the exclusive neighborhoods. In the war zone, they're more receptive to listen to what you're saying. You know, they'll be more receptive to you. Exactly. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna sum it up with this. You know what? I'm gonna sum it up with this. You just said that we're smart, we created. So why are we so dumb now?
Because
we're dumber than we've ever been in the history of the black people. We are dumber now with more education than we've ever been.
All right. We've been dumbed down with Christianity, with this whole concept of God.
Christianity has nothing to do with the ignorance that's going on in our community.
Actually, it does.
No, it has absolutely nothing. Let me prove it. Nothing. Wait a minute. He just said, let me just say, you just said you had 15 years of drug and alcohol. That had nothing to do with Christianity. That was your own choice. No, you said you've been an atheist all your life. You said you were an atheist all your life. What's that?
That's right.
No, you said you've been an atheist all your life. You know what? That's, you know, it is what it is. You know what? Like I said, we're going to put the show together, man, and we're going to have some Christians. Like I said, I can't speak the word. So I'm going to find someone who can speak the word, and I'm going to get a referee shirt. I'm going to put on a referee shirt, and I'm going to stand between the atheists and the pastors, and we're going to do this thing.
That's right. That's right. Totally different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's right. Exactly.
Hey, you know, we're gonna have to talk to you later. We're about to go off the air, and I want Blackson to let the listening audience know where they can find you, and we're gonna say some parting words. But we really appreciate you calling, and we will definitely do it again because we got more ground to cover, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, y'all. Like I said, find us on WAIN.TV every Monday from 7 to 8. And also, you can Google Black Atheists of Atlanta. And we have a Facebook. And we also have a YouTube page. That's Black Atheists of Atlanta. Peace.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in today's show. Ben the Boss Hog signing out.
And I am the undisputed king of urban media. Tuck, and good night.